me something good.
Amy, I have a question. Did you really read all those books?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
I saw
Why?
that last night. I'm jealous.
Oh, and I worked on that review, putting all that together for over a week.
It's just a picture. I saw the picture of you with all the books, and I saw your thing. It's like, I read all these books, and I was like, so much respect. That's really, really cool.
That's so funny you're asking me that, because that was going to be my tell me something good, is that I finally put that post
then
up.
hold. Then go that first. You
Okay.
do yours.
Well, mostly just that I finally put up the review, and I'll tell you some just weird feelings I have around it, which to other people are not going to be a big deal, but just how our brains can be. So when I captioned it, I was like, okay, take my reviews with a grain of salt, because I'm not.
I'm going to pull yours up while you do this. Go
I'm
ahead.
not your reader person. I'm not your reader friend. I feel like leave it to the experts, like Mike D's wife. Like, she's a hardcore reader. In fact, she's been a huge encouragement to my reading, and she's suggested books for me, and she has a whole separate reading Instagram account. And I feel like I trust her reviews, like they have value more than mine.
Did you read 23 books so far this year? Is that what
Well,
I
yeah,
counted?
and then there's some that I've listened to as well. If you swipe, I don't have those in the original graphic, but
Yeah, those don't count.
yeah, they do. Listening to a book on Audible absolutely counts.
I agree, but it doesn't count in a picture like this.
Okay, yeah, but
because the picture's like, it's. I should have saved that for a different part, because I don't want to take away from all these books. That's crazy that you read all those books.
Well,
You read 23 in what month are we in? 8 months?
January, February, March,
8
April,
months.
May,
Yes.
June,
Well,
July, August,
and
8 months. Yeah.
some of them I have the physical copy. I've told Joel I do this, and I will listen to it like while I'm walking or driving. When I get home and get in bed, I also read, and I sometimes listen to it while I read, because that helps with my dyslexia. So that's how, I can get through a book a little bit faster, but not all of them do I download.
It doesn't matter. That's really cool, the fact that you read that much. So why were you so weird? Take my reviews with a grain of salt, but know that I did give this my best. So I hope it's helpful for someone looking for the next book to read. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
So then Nicole, she works in radio as well, and she was one of the first comments, and she put, "This is the Lord's work." And that was everything I needed to see. And I was like, okay, I feel fine that I put this post up. If this helps one person, you're right. It feels like the Lord's work, like trying to piece together and give everything a score, and then knowing that other people are going to disagree with you. Because there's one that I gave, or two of them that I gave low scores, and people were like, what? I can't believe that. I loved those books. One of the 23 you're counting, I got to be honest though, couldn't even finish. So I will tell you 22, correct. Because I tried, I gave that one a go. It's called The Names. Mike's wife loaned it to me, and I kept going back to it because I felt so guilty that it was one that I had borrowed from her, and I just couldn't get into it at all whatsoever.
that's really cool that you read that many books. You shouldn't feel weird about posting anything.
Well, I've never posted stuff like that. Early in the year, I posted that some of the books I had read, and that I had a goal of reading more this year, but it wasn't like an official review. And I just had, some negative thoughts in my mind of like, oh, this is, who do I think I am reviewing a book? But I'm like, okay, fine. And then some people said, I hope at the end of the year, you'll do a full recap of the ones you read in the second part of the year. And I'm like, okay, I shall.
Can't anyone review a book?
Yes.
Like a movie?
But
That's
I'm
what
just
Goodreads
saying-
does for me. If I'm going to read a book,
No anyone can.
that's what it is. It's random people reviewing
Yeah.
books.
But
Yeah,
Eddie,
you're
just
good.
like you, I grew up, I wasn't a reader until my adult life. I think the first series I ever got into was Hunger Games, and those are the first books I actually finished. And I was
Those were good, though.
an adult.
Hey, don't laugh, because as an adult, loved them.
I was
devoured
obsessed.
them. Was thinking, I don't know, this might be the greatest literature ever written. I wish I could re-experience reading the Hunger Games again.
I know. Anytime someone would start reading it, I would have that feeling of like, oh man, to
I'm
go
jealous.
back to
I
those
know.
days when, yeah. And remember when the movie came out, I made everyone reenact the entire
remember.
trailer verbatim. Mike D helped me put it together. We did every line scene by scene. That was pretty epic.
Anyway, it's a really cool picture, and I'm really proud of you, because proud for you. That's just a lot of reading.
Well, thank you. I will accept that. Pause.
Yeah, you should.
Just I don't have to say any buts about it. I will accept that, because that was my goal this year, was to set out and read more. And Eddie, just like you, again, I wasn't a reader, but now I'm becoming one, and I had to figure out a strategy that worked for me. And some of that is listening while reading or reading alone during my, and it's cool sometimes to just like plop on the couch now and read a book.
So
No, and it looks cool.
you want to do a little in the weeds question here for you?
Yeah.
Just answer it honestly. Why did you make this post?
When I was posting that I was reading more, people would ask like, oh, well, let us know what you think. Like, I'm always looking for book reviews, and I have appreciated other people's posts. So I thought, I'm going to give this a go, and I will put that out there.
Is it at all, would you like other people that read and review books to follow you?
Well, sure, but they might be disappointed because that's not
Okay.
my content normally, but maybe it'll become a more of a regular, it'll get more of an appearance. But I would imagine, I don't know, I got to figure out a plan. This is my first official review.
Number 3 question.
Okay. Yep.
Still rolling here.
Okay.
Meta's really the only thing that pays halfway decent for any picture that does anything.
Uh-huh.
And I'm assuming that you're in the program to make money with your pictures.
Yes. Oh, but I did a carousel because when I started to work on this post a couple of weeks ago, or when I was conceptualizing it all and putting all the books together, I did a story post and I did a poll, and I said, how would you like reviews? Because I like them both ways. Sometimes when people have carousels, or sometimes when they do a video reel and they just say yes, no, they that's all you get really. And I had a higher vote for carousel and more details.
Love it.
So that's why I did that.
So
Because I almost did a reel.
if you were paying me to consult you in this situation,
Okay.
I would say, man, you just shot your whole load with all these books at once. You could have done a really cool individual, like once a week review with the picture of the book, even a video of you in the second or third one talking about it a little bit, and a graphic in the third. You still do a carousel, but on each book, and you have a year's worth of content right here, and you would have made a bunch of money. A bunch. It's really not a bunch of money, but I'm saying for pictures that we get, a bunch of money. You would have become sort of a book influencer because you would have had 20 posts easily here.
So one thing I did notice is I don't always get followers from my posts, but from this one I got followers.
If you were to do this semi-consistently, you would then become a book influencer because you've read so much and you have a trusted opinion because you have invested a lot of yourself in it. So instead of, as the term is, and I used a minute ago, you kind of shot your whole wad here with all of this.
Yeah.
But I would have, you can do a carousel on each book and have a ton of content.
Yeah,
but
'cause
never
I
put a
had-
video first because you will not get paid for it. You got to put a picture first. And then, obviously, you know this.
Yeah.
And
Eddie taught me that.
well, I taught Eddie that.
Okay.
No, I think I taught you that.
No, you definitely didn't.
I
know.
for sure taught you that
Oh,
because
wow.
I remember that was the one thing
No.
you're like, really?
I'm
and I was
telling-
like, wow, I know something he doesn't know.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
That is not
you're
true.
thinking of it backwards.
No, I'm telling you. If there's one thing that, the only thing.
Can I have that one win, please? 'Cause
Yeah, okay,
I've
it's yours
been-
then.
I've
You can
been
have it.
Dreaming about that
But
win.
okay, you know what? Fine. It's not worth it that much to me, but you know what?
Yes.
Hey, thanks for teaching me that, man. That
Okay,
was my only
so
point.
moving forward,
No, you can still do it.
moving forward.
No, you can do it with some of these.
Oh, really?
Here's the
Okay,
thing about
because I have more to say about some of them. I had
absolutely.
to hold back.
Here's the thing about shooting your whole load. More load is
Stop.
built.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't have to say it that way,
Human
but yeah.
body.
Okay.
This is such a cool picture, and I remember being at home and seeing it and going, "She read all these in 2026," and I.
Oh, I can't wait to tell Stevenson because he helped take it.
No, I think you're missing. No.
I get what you're saying. He just will like that you said it's a cool picture.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
You can-
Trust me. I'm following what
Yeah, it's one of the coolest things I've seen. So I think that you could spend more time with each book and do a mini carousel on each of them, picture first, and people would like if you invested a little more into it if they cared about even reading the book. Because I look at it, I'm like, dang, it's a lot of books. Man, I haven't read that many. And then I just see all of this, and I'm like, man, this is so much information. I'm really probably not going to pick any of them because I'm overwhelmed.
I know. So I felt like it could be a little overwhelming.
No,
but
it's great.
Some people saved it, or they
Yes.
were DMing me that they screenshot it for later, and then they could like zoom in. I figured the details of it were for people that really cared or were looking for something to read.
I in no way want you to feel like I'm peeing on this in any way. I think it's A+.
I don't think you are. I'm grateful
Did
for
you see the text I
feedback.
sent you this morning?
I don't have a text from
Oh,
you.
no, the
Oh my
kid
God! I
got
did
it.
it from my computer again to that
The
kid.
kid got
What
it.
did you
Oh
send?
my God.
'Cause I don't have anything.
I wondered why you didn't bring it up this morning at all, and I
What is it?
I work from my laptop in the morning at my house, and I dragged over an image. Hold on.
Okay.
What's the image?
Oh no.
Here, I can resend it to you because from my computer, I always send it to myself first.
So Eddie, what did you teach Bobby now?
Nah, don't worry. That'll be my tell me something good. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Like, I read books and watch videos on, I say books. I don't know if they're not Amy type books, but I will read long essays on monetization of social media, how to grow social media, thumbnails. I've talked about that. But I've just been working with Amy a little bit on her YouTube page, just a little bit. But I was just sending you an example of like a nickel of promotion and what it works. But I sent you this morning, like from mine, just like data from my page, and you didn't say anything. And I was like, dang, she must not care as much about that as I did about her books.
Wait till the kid gets out of school.
No. He's probably starting a channel right now.
Yeah.
Did you get that though? Now do you see
I
that?
just got it,
That's all it was.
yes.
That's all I was saying was, I mean, just the text that I sent you was, hold on.
Okay, also, but I saw you put up something.
I said, here's one example of me putting up barely any money, and this is what I got back, but it really does help. And it just talks about engagement,
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you for that, because that helps with something else I'm working on. But you put up in the weeds that said an artist was mean to Amy, F them.
Mhm.
What
You know
do
who it is?
I can't remember. I don't know what you're
You
talking
do.
about.
I'll tell you.
No.
You for sure do. And in that In the Weeds episode, what I'm talking about is
But did you say who the artist was?
No.
Okay.
no.
But will you text it to me real quick? Because
Yeah. What I was talking about was people always wonder like what guests we bring in and why. And I said, I'll bring in guests if I don't like their music. I don't care about that. If people like their music and I'm interested in them, I don't need to like someone's music to bring them in because I have a very specific taste in the music that I like. So it's never that I must like their music. But if they have an appeal and I think they tell good stories, I'll bring them in. And then I said, well, there's somebody I won't bring in because they were mean to Amy. And I said, that's me blocking somebody from the show. I don't want to block anybody from the show, but they were rude to Amy, so F them. And then that's the thumbnail that was used.
mm-hmm.
I'll tell you. What if I text that kid, though, and he tells everybody?
He's the only one that knows.
Amy, do you know who was rude to you?
That's what. Oh.
You just got it?
Don't allude to anything. But it makes sense.
Amy, text me.
Okay. I have let that go.
I haven't.
Okay. We can. It's okay.
Okay, I'm glad you can, but that's what's up.
Okay.
I wonder why, because I posted that on story, and I was like, I wonder when Amy's going to reach out and be like, who are you talking about here?
I knew eventually I would ask you. I think I just saw it and it was late. So.
Great.
I have a question about Amy's reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any spoilers in these reviews?
No, I tried to. I made
Great
sure.
question.
Just wondering.
I made sure there was
Didn't
even
think
one
about
where I
that.
took out a few words because I thought, oh, that might give it away. But I cross-referenced it with, the synopsis or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go, okay, I'm going back in and doing these individually. Just being like an in-depth review of yours truly
Yeah.
with you at the book,
Okay.
with the numbers you give it on the second one, and then you talking about it in the third.
That's by Abby Jimenez, and she's not one of my favorite authors. Like, she doesn't miss. She's rom-com category, so it's more light reading if you just want to get lost. And I would love to meet a guy like the boys in her character, or the guys in her, the men in
The
her.
characters in her books?
Yes.
The men in her character.
Yeah, I got what he's saying.
Well, at first
yeah.
I said boys, and that sounded weird, but the male characters in her books, like I'm like, I deserve a guy like that.
I don't know what kind of guy that is or boy that is, but I agree.
They're they're rom-coms, but she does a really good job
I
weaving
agree.
in emotional depth and real life situations and stories that, like, oh wow, like you learn something, whether it's about cancer or Alzheimer's, or there's always a character has something going on that they're really struggling with in life, and I just appreciate that side. It's not just like, oh, silly rom-com. You actually learn
In the end,
empathy.
great job. I'm very impressed, not just with the post, but with how much that you've read. And also what I see is, oh, you got loads and loads of content here, of great content that you
Okay.
can take and just kind of extrapolate and then make, you know?
Okay.
So, but who cares? Who cares what I say?
I appreciate it. I should have.
And then I texted some 15-year-old boy my YouTube stats
Strategy.
and data and money and what. Yeah, I don't know why I do that on my computer because my computer's for old number
'Cause
only.
It's early in the morning and you're just.
Oh my God.
You're in go mode.
Mine is about once a month. I go and work out with my old trainer, who he's not my trainer anymore because I don't use a trainer anymore, but we just work out together and catch up. And so his name's Kevin Klug, and we spent about an hour and a half together working out and just talking. And he hit me up. He's like, hey, any chance you got 3 o'clock free? I said, yep. So I went over to his house. And the reason we don't work out anymore is I can't dedicate a specific hour every day to that. And so it's unfair to always drag him going, got to cancel today. I don't know if I can do it this time. So I just had to go. I can't. It's unfair to you. Fill that with a different client. And so every once in a while, he'll go, hey, I got some a time if you just want to come over. So we did that. It was great. It's always great to see him and just catch up. And that was mine from yesterday.
Do you guys go hard or you guys go
We
medium?
go medium with hard talk.
Oh, like in-depth friend talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I'm over.
That's
so
cool.
we go medium with, in-depth friend talk. Eddie, you're telling me something good?
Yeah, mine is just that summer is officially over. The kids have started school. Today is their first day back. And man, I just didn't realize how bad we needed that as a family. How bad we need routine and them to have something to do during the day, because like I'm excited to go home and just have me and my wife be at home for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for that to happen.
When do you think summer actually ends? Just guessing.
Like the date?
Yeah, because I get it because school is here, so summer's over.
Yeah.
But when do you think it actually ends?
I would think, so we're in August. I would think like August 30th would be the end of summer.
You?
I know it's not until September.
Oh, it isn't?
September 21st, I think. So.
It's September, yeah, September 22nd.
Really?
Oh, is it the
Yeah,
22nd?
yeah. That feels late
Dang.
for summer.
Yeah.
Mid-September definitely feels like fall, starting to be fall. But yeah, I just looked it up when you said that. I didn't realize.
Oh, I was just going from the dome. But for me, I feel once the kids go back to school, summer's over.
Summer's over.
But I knew it was later in September. But like my sister's kids, they don't go back till after Labor Day.
You should do reviews on your YouTube page individually of books.
Okay.
I'm telling you. You're sitting on a gold mine here.
Okay.
Anyway, summer.
Anyway, summer's over. But yeah. And also too, I realized that that summer just goes by a lot quicker than I remembered. You know, like I remember summers being like when I was a kid, wow, that's forever, like summer vacation and going to the pool every day. Now I feel like it was just a blink of an eye. Like summer came and went so quick.
I was watching a mathematician talk about how we interpret time as we get older.
Ooh.
It was very interesting to me because things as we were kids felt slower because it was a much larger percentage of our life, mathematically speaking. Let's say we're 5 days old. 1 day is 20% of our life.
Got it.
So it feels like 20% of our life. It feels like that day is very long. As we get older, it starts to be 0.2% of our life, 0.001% of our life. Therefore, it does seem like it moves faster because it's fractional as a part of our overall life in regards to the time we actually spent in it.
That's amazing.
It's really cool.
Like really interesting.
Mhm.
Because yeah, how many summers have we had? So many now. Our first few summers, like, they last forever because we've only had 5 summers, 6 summers.
And the more you have.
The more you have, it's like, it's just another summer.
Lunchbox, tell me something good.
Yeah, fantasy football season is right around the corner, and that means I start a relationship with my brother again. He called me for the first time yesterday just to kind of like talk about fantasy football, kind of talk about life. Hadn't heard from him for a while, so it was nice to hear from him. I only hear from him really during football season, so that's good news.
Our fantasy group chat started yesterday, too.
Mm-hmm. It's like a wake-up call.
Yep.
Is there everyone there? Roll call.
Everybody still alive? And Eddie actually responded with a dark man lifting his hand.
I did.
Too dark for you, though.
Well, that's my emoji because you know you can color the shades.
I know,
right?
but too dark. You picked too dark.
that's not as dark as me.
No, it's too dark.
Okay, so
Darker
I'll
than
go
you.
one shade lighter.
I'd go one shade lighter because when
He
you
goes,
did
not
that,
dark enough?
when you did that, I thought too dark.
Okay.
Yeah, fantasy football. Like all the guys that don't talk for like 8 months, everybody's back. It's the only reason that we can find to talk to each other, even though we secretly do in our hearts and we really want companionship with our male friends. We just don't really have the capacity, understanding of how to do it. But luckily, football, gambling.
Friendship.
That's how we do it. So, okay. Good job, everybody. Anything else happened in anybody's lives they want to share yesterday?
No.
The air went out over in our other studios yesterday, and it's really hot. And so I was doing my NFL show with Matt Castle, who was a quarterback in the NFL for a long time, and we had another former NFL player come to the building. And this guy was a really great player for a decade. And he was also 6'3", probably 275 pounds, and our air went out. And I felt so bad because he's a large man. And also, I would see beads of sweat popping up during the episode, and he was trying to be so cool about it and, like, talk with his hands and then, like, wipe the sweat away. It sucked.
Yeah.
The air completely went out. Are you using my studios today?
Yeah. But not that one.
No, not that one, because the air is completely out there. But
Because if we do that one, then that defeats the point, because I'm using your studio now because it's so hot. Like, we were going to film outside
oh yeah, you don't
at
do
1
that.
p.m.
You don't
and the temps are so high.
Yeah.
And then Brandon is filming it for me. So then he said, well, we do have an all black. Like, I just need something, because a lot of your studios are decorated really cute, but we just need something solid. And he said that you just added that fourth studio that's solid.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I'll ask Bobby.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
And if the air's not on, I'm going to be using it today to record a Bobbycast.
The all black one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're breaking it in. It hasn't been used yet.
Oh,
It's been full. We've used it for, like, tests and stuff, but it hasn't been used for anything.
okay.
So when are they fixing your AC?
Today, they're there today, but sometimes they go, oh, there's a part missing. We got to order it.
No, it'll take a week.
It'll be here in 3 days. Sometimes they go, oh, something is frozen. Give us 30 minutes. We can fix it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's that. If it's not that, that sucks. But we have multiple studios there. All right, cool. That's Tell Me Something Good. That is what it's all about.
It's about